it's Adele from Get Gorgeous. Do you feel good about yourself? I actually feel really good about myself. Oh, well, that's easy for you to say, Adele. You're a best-selling author. You're fit. You're healthy. Yeah, but I don't always feel like that. Looking fantastic, appearing calm, superwoman. That's the pressure that we all put on ourselves, me included. So this little vlog and accompanying blog is going to help you be stronger in putting yourself first. That's going to appear selfish. You might not feel comfortable with it. It might be pushing the boundaries. But I want to give you, right here and now, permission to look after yourself. I want to show you how you can have the space and time to evaluate your life and to make sure that you're making the right decisions so that you feel good about yourself. Life can change, and it begins with loving yourself. Your mindset is your foundation to change. It connects you to your bigger vision. But how can you do all that when you are so busy? I understand, I get it. In fact, I live in busyness. But I want to show you the route to navigate how you can be the best person that you can possibly be. Best is good enough. A good enough entrepreneur, business owner, mum, family member. Good enough. The best you can possibly be and no more. Don't beat yourself up. So are you where you want to be? Well, I have a few traits, apparently, that my family tell me quite a lot, that aren't that attractive. I am bossy. I have a huge bottom. I am very anal. I love a tick box. I love a checklist. I am a warrior. Most mums are warriors, and I am a warrior mum. I'm uber organised. I'm slightly over exuberant, if that is a possibility. And I love a hashtag. I recognise my annoying traits. I know there are more. I recognise them. I bring them on board and I work with them. I enjoy them. I make the most of them. I sit into them. But there is one particular attribute that I have that is incredibly detrimental to my own health. I wonder if you recognise it in me, and I wonder if you recognise it in yourself. I am uber busy. I hide behind busyness. When I hide behind being busy, when I do my checklist, it means that I don't have time to be introspective. I don't have time to think about what I'm doing and why. I fill my day with an agenda, and it prevents self-growth. I can't move myself forward because I'm stuck in the day-to-day busyness, and I recognise that in myself. I do my very best to change. I want to sit and look into the garden. My gorgeous garden, thanks to my hubby, looks over Dartmoor. So I love to sip tea and look out over the garden. I've done loads of Facebook posts and Instagram posts to make that happen for me, as well as you, but it's my way of being accountable. I believe that daydreaming is your greatest tip into becoming a different person, to changing. So what's your barrier to change? Do you use the default excuse that I use, I'm too busy? Or do you have this victim mentality? Oh, it's all down to me, I've got to do it, or poor me, nobody else will. Or have you got this obstacle that everything has to be done by you? You put other people before yourself. Now, I have said I'm a self-confessed warrior mum, so I do everything in the house rather than letting other people do it. And the moment came when I had to change. The moment came when one pair of socks was the tip over the edge. My middle son, Joe, I've got 3 kids and they took a long time to come, as you probably know if you've read my book. But my middle son now is an official teenager, and trying to put 1, 2 or 3 tasks in his path is quite tricky. It takes a lot of patience in order for him to understand all the things that he has to do before he gets to school in the morning. And one of those tasks is putting his own washing in the linen bin. Doesn't quite make the linen bin, it makes the floor. And one day I had enough. I thought, that's it, I can't do this anymore. So I gathered all the socks up, I mean all the socks in the house, and there's quite a lot of socks. There's 3 boys and 2 girls in this house sometimes. I gathered them all up, I put them in a huge bag, and I handed them over. You find your socks and your pairs. I'd had enough. They broke me. But rather than moaning, as I have been doing for the last 20 years, I did something about it. I changed the record. That might appear incredibly selfish to you. Putting yourself first can feel incredibly selfish, weird, alien. As a client said to me recently, if you don't invest in yourself, and that investment can be time, energy or money, nobody else is going to do it. Nobody else is going to invest that time. You have to do it to be the best person that you can be. Uncover your stories, uncover your habitual tasks and habits that you do, and become a bigger, better version of yourself, the best version that you can be. Rules. Heard of that expression? Rules. Vishen Lakhani uses it from Mind Valley. I love it. Bullshit rules. Rules that we think that we have to stick to. Never swear. Always be calm. Don't be too emotional. Be smart. Be neat. Be clean. All these rules that we put up for ourselves that make life really difficult. And the worst rule are the food rules that we put in our way. It's crazy. It wastes so much time. Linda, a gorgeous client, was talking to me this week about Royal Ascot. She went along to see the Queen arrive in her car, and the royal entourage followed, Charles, Camilla. They all arrived beautifully, Will, Kate, they all arrived and joined her in the carriage, and they went off. And it was really exciting, really glitzy. My friend Linda, she had all her friends around her, 5 glamorous ladies. What could be more exciting? They had a huge picnic and they enjoyed the whole day. Wonderful day, really exciting day. And the topic of conversation for the day? How many calories in those 5 olives? How many points are in that sausage? Crazy. What a waste of energy. What a waste of time. Eat food that makes you feel nourished. Eat food that's going to fuel you. Don't stick to rules that are going to tie you up in knots. Unpick the rules that you are following. Rules that perhaps were laid down by your family, or rules that have been laid down by some program. Find out who you are. That is my wish for you. Find out who you are, how you tick, and what makes you feel satiated. That is what I would love for you to understand and know. It takes time and it takes help. And your first big step, I would encourage you, is to get on track. Buy the gorgeous book. Do one thing for yourself today. It's easy, it's simple, it'll take a split second. Now, I feel really honoured. The gorgeous book, my gorgeous book, How to Look and Feel Fantastic Every Day, is a #1 bestseller in 3 countries, 2 continents. Australia, I love you, Australia, has become the #1 bestseller in 6 different categories. Women's health being one of them, nutrition another, diet and weight loss. I can't remember them all. 6 different book categories. my gorgeous book, Love You, has become a #1 bestseller. So I must be doing something right. Please enjoy the book. Do one thing for yourself today. Do one thing to care and love for yourself today. It will change the way that you feel about yourself, and it will create everlasting change. I promise, it works. I feel great about the size of my bum. I'll speak to you soon. I'm Adele from Get Gorgeous. Bye for now.